This is day 2 for the E at-home workout program week 3. So the first exercise we're going to do, just like last week, the supported SLDL, this week we're going to do an eccentric portion to it. So again, the support is going to be on the side of the working leg. In this case, it's my left leg. So you're going to have a soft knee on that left leg, and then this right leg is going to go back, and you're going to keep it in line, ankle, knee, hip, and shoulder all in line as you go down for that deadlift movement. So pushing in that support, and you're going to squeeze your butt of, in this case, my left leg, or the leg that's going to be the working leg, and then squeeze your abs, and then you're going to slowly do the eccentric portion again on the way down for 1, 2, 3 seconds, keeping everything in line. So again, if you can only go down to here, that movement has to take 3 seconds to do. So it's going to be a little bit slower. So it's going to be 1, 2, 3, all the time, pushing in that support if you need it. If you don't, and you had a good time with that last week and that movement seemed good for you, you can try it without the support, and you can just squeeze your fist again of that working leg, or you can squeeze both of them, and then you're going to go 1, 2, 3. Just not having that support just challenges your balance a little bit more. So the next thing that we're going to do is a ISO push-up. So the ISO part just means staying in one place, right? So we're not going to do this for any sort of time. All I want you to do is feel what the bottom position of a push-up should feel like. Again, if you're doing it on the wall, the exact same thing holds true for if you're doing it on the chair, or even if you're doing it on the ground. So you're going to get your shoulders set, ankle, knee, hip, shoulder, all in line, just like everything else. Squeeze your butt, squeeze your abs, and you're going to go down, and you're going to hold it in that position just for a second and come back up. So 1 and come back up. That bottom position that I want you to feel is your shoulders being all the way back, and pretend like you're pinching a grape in between your shoulder blades. Feel that position, as opposed to coming here and see how my shoulders are forward. You want them to be pulled back and pinching them together. Hold that position at the bottom just to feel what it should feel like. Come back up, and we're going to do 10 of those. So the next one, exercise on the A grouping, is a suitcase through an airport, just like everything else. Suitcase carry, you're going to pull that shoulder back, squeeze your abs, squeeze your butt, and the through the airport section is, like you're going through an airport, you got to weave in and out of all those families, weave in and out of security, and that's suitcase through an airport. So part B is shoulder taps. So shoulder taps is, I'll do it straight on. So it's going to be a high plank, which I showed you in day 1, right? Wrists directly under your shoulders, just like the top of a push-up position. But what you're going to do is you're going to weight transfer over and tap your opposite shoulder. So my left hand touches my right shoulder, right hand touches my left shoulder. And again, you're keeping wrists directly under your shoulders, and you're keeping everything in line, squeezing your abs, squeezing your butt, and you're going to touch each shoulder 10 times. And then the last thing for day 2 on the B grouping is what we did last week with the shoulder 6-way. Again, I'm using golf balls. You can use tennis balls. You can even use the gallons if you want to. Just don't go super heavy with it. Again, this is just about the shoulder movement and getting your shoulder used to moving in different ways. So again, I'm going to demonstrate it standing this week. Build that tension by screwing in your feet, squeeze your butt, squeeze your abs, pull your shoulders back just like at the bottom of that push-up position where you're pinching that grape. Have your arms come up, go out to the front, go all the way up, come all the way down, come back out to the side, and then come down to your side. Again, from the side, what I really want you to keep focus on, everything in line just like everything else. Abs on, whoa, your glutes turned on, and then shoulders pulled back, coming up to the side. When you come out to the front, make sure your shoulders are still pulled back. Don't have them reaching out forward. Have them pull back. Come to the top. When you get to the top here, you're going to hit that natural sticking point, keeping your abs turned on. A lot of people tend to hyperextend, like I said last week, keeping those abs turned on, coming back down to the front, back to the side, and then down to your side pocket. So that's day 2. Swipe over for day 3.